This is TWiT.
This news story this week that Microsoft is going to, on January 31st, stop allowing people to buy Windows 10 from its website. And
I saw this, and this is so irritating.
And it's like, well, what does that mean? So the thing is, this is probably not the way almost anyone buys Windows anyway, right? So if you wanted to buy Windows 10, you could get it on Amazon. You could get the system builder version. What you're really buying here, by the way, is a license key, right? That's the point. The Windows 10 download will be available for the duration. The Windows 8.1 download is still available today, by the way. So you'll always be able to download it. But if you have a license key, you'll be able to install it and activate it. I haven't tried this in a while, but I believe you could just activate it in the product. It's not like they're not going to sell you the license. But again, this is not the most inexpensive way to buy the product, right? So if you were going to buy Windows 10 from Microsoft, you would spend $140 for the Home Edition or $199 for Pro. You can get it less than that on Amazon. There are other kind of places you can buy these things, obviously. You could walk into a retail store and buy it in a box if you wanted to do that. So there are ways to do it. I don't. Oh, and I should say, too, if you have a Windows, if for some reason, I don't know who has these things, but if you have a Windows 7 or 8X product key, a retail product key, that still works fine. If you want to clean install Windows 10 and Windows 11, that will work.
That still works.
Yep. So, it's going away, but if you really need to buy Windows 10 for some reason, like you're building a PC, buy the System Builder edition because that's what you're doing, and it's cheaper. So those are available on Amazon, Newegg.
I always thought that was like a gray area. Like when you buy that from Newegg, you have to buy a piece of hardware.
Yeah, like a little cable or something.
So that you're I'm a system builder. But it's not like they're stripping those out of the boxes of existing OEM computers.
No. You're not buying anything sketchy.
It's a
legit
copy of Windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There are some much sketchier ways to buy Windows licenses. I mean, there really are.
Yeah. Oh, there's terrible things. Don't do it.
Yep.
You'll be sorry.
Yeah.
So buying the System Builders version is okay, and that's going to continue.
Yep. Yeah.
And we're all system builders.
We are. We absolutely. We're all developers. Yeah. We're all content creators. We are all system builders. Yeah. I mean, Windows 10 is supported through October, I think 23, whatever the date is, 2025. So you still have 2.5 years to go. But that said, I mean, obviously most people, this is not going to impact almost anybody. I mean, I don't know. This is one of those things that's easy to get upset with, but it's like, even if you really wanted to install Windows 10 at this point, you're going to be okay. This is nothing to get
Steve Gibson shocked me. I thought he was at least up to Windows 10. He's still running Windows 7.
Jeez Louise.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. It was. That probably, arguably, was the best version of Windows. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
10? Did you say 10 is?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I think the thing about Windows 10 is that, to me, it just looks dated right now.
Yeah.
But then again, yes, this is the last version. It didn't have a stupid store. It didn't have the mobile app thing built into it, the mobile app platform.
It was the last. It was the height of a certain type of Windows.
Classic Windows.
Classic
desktop
Windows.
OS.
Yeah. And so I see. I mean, I kind of sympathize with Steve. I would love to continue to run Windows 7, but it's not supported.
It's just so many products won't even run on it now.
Yeah. He says that. I think he says he's having trouble with browsers now.
Yep.
That's the big one.
That's how it goes. And antivirus will be an issue.
Yep.
Although some are still supporting it. To me, it's just basic things like a OneDrive integration with the OS. Like I 100% rely on that. And Windows 7 never supported, if I remember correctly, what we now call files on demand. And it wouldn't matter if it did anyway, because whatever its predecessor was called, which was in Windows 8, they took it away because there was a problem with data corruption. And I super rely on that. Like it's a key part of how I work every day. So that's Windows 10, Windows 11 for me, I guess you could use Dropbox or something. I don't know. If they support it, I don't know.
They probably don't. I mean, on the other hand, Dropbox just now is starting to support Mac OS 10 on Apple Silicon. So I don't
okay,
know.
there you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Microsoft took a year to fix the OneDrive client. They were running in emulation for a year.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it was terrible. The performance was awful.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Ant Pruitt, and I am the host of Hands On Photography here on TWiT TV. I know you got yourself a fancy smartphone, you got yourself a fancy camera, but your pictures are still lacking. Can't quite figure out what the heck shutter speed means? Watch my show. I got you covered. Want to know more about just the ISO and exposure triangle in general? Yeah, I got you covered. Or if you got all of that down, you want to get into lighting, making things look better by changing the lights around you. I got you covered on that too. So check us out each and every Thursday here on the network. Go to twit.tv/hop and subscribe today.